What is up, my fellow Chibits? Today, I'm here to bring all of you the weekly Chibi vlog. So like I promised last week, I managed to actually get out that Kara no Kyokai Movie 7 review. I'm so glad I did, because that movie was quite the blast, and if you did not see the video, I actually got it out yesterday. So yeah, just letting you know, I tried to get that out earlier this week, tried to get it out on Monday and Tuesday, but, you know, time constraints on certain things, because I was doing other stuff, and also was doing, you know, the live stream for Fallout 4, which caused it to where I kind of delayed Kara no Kyokai until a Thursday. Speaking of that, I actually want to ask a couple of things. So, I made a video on Monday, which I already removed because there was no reason to keep it up. The video was just talking about how I was going to be doing a live stream on Twitch in about like 30 minutes. And a bunch of you Chibits, surprisingly, really enjoyed the stream. Like, I didn't think so many would like to see me stream Fallout 4 or any type of game on Twitch. And after seeing that, that's something I do want to do a lot more. And so I'm going to take a few moments to actually discuss this. So, Chibits, how do you all feel about that? If I was to, like, you know, stream once a week on Twitch or something, try to figure out a date, maybe to stream on Monday, Tuesday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, some type of date every week that I could, you know, stream, how would you all feel about that? Of course, at this moment, I don't have any camera to be able to show my face while streaming, which I will get eventually, depending on how everybody feels about that. But that's just something I wanted to ask. Streaming is not something I've ever really thought of doing, but, you know, seeing how so many of you were enjoying that and getting to see my first experiences, along with you all having your first experiences with certain games, it seems like it could be fun. And I have a couple of games in mind I've always wanted to play, but I have not, and maybe it could be a future, you know, milestone for, you know, the Chibi community. I can do something like that. So I just want to ask everybody's overall thoughts on that topic before I get into anything else, because I might do more streams for Fallout 4 very soon, and there is other plans I do have in mind. Now, getting past that, I have a couple of manga pickups, actually, I got this week, which is something that I haven't done in quite a long time. Like, I usually buy manga, but I don't really show it often. So this time, I'm actually going to show you some manga I got this week, because this is some of the series I've been wanting to kind of collect or catch back up to, which I need to buy more Taizai very soon, because that's something, sadly, I did not get, but I do need to buy more to catch up back up with Taizai. So, let's start off. The first thing I got right here is My Hero Academia Volume 1. Now, yes, I know this has been out for a little bit, but I haven't gotten it for some reason, and since, you know, the series has just been so fucking good, I wanted to support this series because it's one of my personal favorite series to review every week. And, I mean, the cover is to die for. I mean, Izuku All Might looks fucking great, and then also the back, look at that, look at the back. I'll put it up closer for you can see it. So, I mean, it has really good artwork. The side is also really nice, so it's sitting nice on the shelf. And, yeah, I mean, just can never get enough All Might swag and all that. Okay, so the next volume here is My Hero Academia Volume 2, which just recently released, and that's one of the main reasons why I decided to pick up, you know, the series, is because, like, oh shit, Volume 2 is already out. So I picked up, you know, Volume 2. The cover shows Bakugo versus Izuku, which was a really good iconic moment of the series, and it really starts the rivalry in the manga. Like, we know they are rivals since the first chapter, but seeing this fight, it was like the first fight with them, which was just so fucking cool. I cannot wait to see that animated if it's done right. And then here is the back of the cover right there, and then there is the side. Now, the next manga pickup is One Punch Man Volume 3 that also just released, and I was looking at manga to buy, and I eventually went over to One Punch Man, and I realized, wait, One Punch Man Volume 3 just came out, so I'm like, oh shit, so I bought Volume 3, you have Sonic on the front. I mean, he's the ultimate trap. Sadly, he has no more family jewels anymore after what Saitama did to him, and I mean, it's just everything that's, you know, of One Punch Man, which there actually is something I want to show you. As you can see, here is the artwork of One Punch Man. I don't know how many anime-onlys have probably seen the artwork or not, but One Punch Man's artwork, honestly, at some points looks better than the anime, which is scary. But another thing I want to point out is Volume 3 of One Punch Man has yet to actually be covered completely. So, if you're still wanting to read the manga and you're an anime only, you can pick up Volume 3, you can read, like, the first couple chapters, and then you can just start reading the rest of the content, and that'll be all new content that has yet to be animated in One Punch Man. So, yeah, we're still on Volume 3, which is kind of crazy, because, I mean, we're going into Episode 7 this weekend, if I'm correct. Yeah, it's Episode 7 this weekend, and we're only on Volume 3. Pretty nice pacing right there. Now, the next one, I think, comes at no surprise for everyone else. Spice and Wolf. Oh my god, my Spice and Wolf love. I love collecting this series so much. I think everybody by now, every Chibi has probably heard about my love for Spice and Wolf, and if you have not, I don't know what to say, because this is one of my favorite series, or this is my favorite series of all time. I love the light novel so much. It's such a good series, and finally getting to, the Coin of the Sun arc, it's something I wanted to see in the States for a long time since I read it, and just being able to read this again with a proper translation, it makes me so happy. So I'm glad to have Volume 15. Only 2 volumes left. I cannot believe it. Can you believe? Just 2 volumes left, and Spice Wolf is done. Like, that's all the light novels. Volume 16, 17. 17's the epilogue, and 16 finishes this arc right here. Of course, I have read all of the, the volumes in the past, but I still want to see the proper translations. So yeah, I mean, it's sad. I've been collecting this series since like 2009 or 10. It's been a long time I've been collecting Spice and Wolf. I think I was collecting Spice and Wolf since it had like its first volume out, actually. When the first light novel volume came out, we only had like maybe 2 volumes a year come out, which was a slow fucking pacing. Thankfully, recently, we've been getting a lot more volumes a year, and that's kind of how the process has been sped up a bit. But yeah, just cannot believe that the journey is almost over for Spice and Wolf. Now, the next one is Horimiya, Volume 1, and honestly, if you've never heard about this series, what are you doing? I review the manga monthly, and it's a beautiful romance series. Definitely one of my personal favorite romances I read, or actually read monthly. I read quite a few, but this is definitely one of my personal favorites because there's a lot of maturity in this series and really good likable characters. I mean, Hori and Miyamura, very likable cast right here. And I mean, if you love a romance series and you've been dying to find something new since this season does lack romance, start up Horimiya. It's such a good series. And the first volume just came out. I love the cover. I love the cover quite a bit. It feels nice, and the panels look pretty nice too. It looks a lot better than what I read when I was actually reading it before it got an official translation in the States. Now, the next ones, I think, come at no surprise. You're actually probably shocked I don't have these sooner, but Tokyo Ghoul Volume 2 has Toka on the front, and, I mean, I think everybody by now knows my love also for Tokyo Ghoul, how I review it every week, and how I put up, extra discussion videos, like, what I did yesterday. I think everybody by now knows how much I love Tokyo Ghoul. So here is Volume 2, which focuses around Toka. We get to see more of her character, and definitely a start of a very good journey of a manga. If you have not read the manga of Tokyo Ghoul, I recommend you to read it. Volume 3 of Tokyo Ghoul. This one just recently released, like less than a week or so ago, and this finishes or concludes the Hinami arc. And as you know, if you read the manga and also watched the anime, you'll know that the arcs were swapped in the anime and manga. For instance, how Hinami's arc was, like, saved last, and then Shu's arc was shown first. Yeah, I remember it was something like that. So, I mean, seeing this right here, pretty cool. I'm glad that I finally get to see the manga version. I actually get to hold a physical copy of Tokyo Ghoul and read it. It's such a slow process, though. I wish, these volumes came out a lot faster, because, I mean, you gotta go figure, there's 14 volumes of Tokyo Ghoul, and then right now there's about to be 5 volumes of Tokyo Ghoul Re. So, I mean, that's a total of 19 volumes. So, I really hope that we get a faster translation and English release of Tokyo Ghoul soon. Maybe the sales of the series might pick it up to where they might release it faster. Okay, so that concludes the manga pickups. Let's get into the fan mail. Okay, so the first things first, we have, let's see, no name, but let's open it up. It's a different type of package. It's not an Amazon package. What do we... Oh my god. Someone just sent me more hentai, I think. I think this is more hentai. What the hell? Okay, so for some reason, an iPod Shuffle. I'm kind of scared. This probably has something on it. An iPad. I mean, iPod Shuffle. Okay. And then we have two. Let me make sure I could show this. Now, I think I could show the cover, actually. Yeah, here is the, let me make sure. Yeah, here's the cover of that one, and then here is the cover of this one. So, that's the cover of the series. Hopefully you can see that. So, yeah, kind of, Let's read what this letter says. No, this is not a hentai, but a romance that happens to be very ecchi since it deals with a pair of newlyweds. Oh, wow, I'm wrong! I'm sorry, anything that has a cover like this looks like a hentai to me. It does. That looks like a fucking hentai. Seriously, if you were to see this on a shelf store, would you think of a hentai? You probably would. So, no, this is not a hentai, but a romance that happens to be very ecchi since it deals with a pair of newlyweds inexperienced in bed. The manga this was based on started in the 80s. Wow, that's old. And is still going on, so read it when you finish this OVA series. Wait, so the manga is still going on for this story? Damn. Fuck, dude, that's old then. I'll have to check it out. So this is not a hentai, but actually just a couple, a newly wedded couple. That's cute. That sounds cute, actually. Interesting concept. You don't see that much. I mean, that's one of the main reasons why I like Danaganani, because it had, you know, a couple, a newlywed couple. And seeing this, it kind of is similar to that, and this is like a full-out series of it. I'll look forward to that. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Now, I don't understand what the iPod Shuffle is for, but thank you very much. I guess I did need something to listen to music when I go on trips or something, so this is definitely a plus. Thank you very much. Is there a name on here, actually? Let me see. Is there a name? There is no name, I don't think. That's sad. There is no name on this package at all. So, you know who you are who sent this. Thank you very much for the iPod Shuffle and also this romance series, which I will check out, because I'm interested, actually, in that. That's pretty cool. It sounds like it would be a cute romance. But okay, I want to set this aside, and I want to get to the next package. Okay, so we have something from Jay. Thank you very much, Jay. Well, I know this one is hentai. Oh my god, it says Project H on it. Oh my. But, there's the cover of this. It's called, Colorful Harvest. I know it's hentai because of that title. Just Project H alone just lets me know. And then, by Ponkotsu Works. Okay. And then here is the back. Maybe you want to read the synopsis of it, but yeah. Y'all sending me hentai. First you send me DVDs like this, that I think is a hentai. And then you send me this. You guys, man. I guess it's going on that hentai shelf. It's going on the hentai shelf. Thank you very much, Jay. El Sai Konguru. Do I need to elaborate on this package contents, or can Chibi figure it out himself? Hope you're ready for more Danmachi manga later this month. And how's that light novel? The light novel is fucking amazing. I am loving Danmachi's manga light novel. I've read quite a far bit into it. I do hope it eventually does get a season 2 as well, because I love the anime, even though it skipped a lot of things. I did like the anime, and Danmachi has a pretty cool story so far. So, El Sai Kongoro, do I need to elaborate on what is in this package? Okay, something Steins Gate related is in this, from the first lines alone. Something Steins Gate. Is it the game? I'm gonna assume the game. Like, I've seen a lot of talk recently about the game of Steins Gate. I'm gonna assume a Steins Gate game. Maybe, what was that new Steins Gate game? I forget the name of it, but suppose it's gonna... Okay, no, it's some form of book. Steins Gate... Let's get this off. Steins Gate Volume 1. Wait, there's a manga, or is this like... Oh, well, wow. There is a manga on Steins Gate? What? Even the banana? Okay. I was unaware that Steins Gate actually had a manga. I knew it had an anime. I knew it had a visual novel because, I mean, that's what it was based off of. I didn't think it would have... Why is my hand blue? What the fuck? My hand is blue. I must have opened one of these packages and got blue shit on me. Okay, so, anyways. This right here, I didn't know there was a manga on of Steins Gate. I wonder if it follows the anime and visual novel. I'm curious about that because, whoa, the art style looks very different. Look at the art style. I mean, that was very different. Is that supposed to be Kurisu? If that's really supposed to be Kurisu, that looks really different from her normal look. Wow. It'd be a cool experience to see this. I love Steins Gate. It's such a... What in the fuck is with that artwork? Look at that artwork. Okay. Thank you very much. Wow, the artwork is very different, but I'm kind of interested, actually. I'm curious if it does follow the original story, or is it its own story. If anyone could clarify for me, let me know in the comments. Okay, so we have this package here. This one is from... Oh, Taz. Okay, so Taz said that he had sent me something on Twitter a couple of days ago. And I know he sent me something, but I don't know what it is. So, thank you very much, Taz. The box feels incredibly heavy, by the way, so I wonder what is inside. We have a letter. November 5th, 2015. Okay, so that's when you wrote this. Dear Chibi, I have sent you 4 TG novels. And the anime book, which has Ashida's rough draft from Route A in it. So I'm gonna get to see the draft that Studio Clown decided to throw. You do realize, if I look at that rough draft and actually get to see it, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be very livid, because to see what they probably axed from what could have been a good series. Okay. As you can see, there are notes labeled on the novels. Okay, I see it. There are notes labeled on the novels, and basically it specifies what time the novels are taking place and what it's about. Also, I'm pretty sure you can find the translation of the novel somewhere. But besides that, Chibi, I just wanted to say thank you for all the hard work that you do in your videos, and hopefully you are having a good day when this gets to you. P.S. You have a video about favorite villains. My personal villain in gaming has to be Handsome Jack from Borderlands. I've heard a lot about him. Never played Borderlands 2, of course, though. The way you play the Borderlands, the pre-sequel, to go to Borderlands 2, by the way, you don't have to play Borderlands 1 to understand the pre-sequel or Borderlands 2, just to let you know that. You get to the downfall of Jack as he turns his hero complex into this more cynical and corrupt way of thinking. The way you see how he hates the characters you play as in number 2, which makes the Jack character a lot more sympathetic and all. He wanted to be a hero, and the amount of... I don't want to read completely on this, because one day I will eventually play Borderlands, so I want to skip that. I don't want to spoil myself. So, by the way, who is your favorite villain and why in gaming? Okay, so my personal favorite villain. My personal favorite villain. You're putting me on the spot here. I don't know. There's a lot of good villains. There is a lot of good villains out there. Like, way too many. Too many for me to count. I like the villains from the Legacy of Kain series. I really like the villains from that. I would say the Lich King from gaming. Yeah, Lich King, King Arthas. Yeah, Arthas from, you know, World of Warcraft or Warcraft 3. My favorite villain of all time. His downfall from being a good guy paladin to what he became at the end, a monster. My favorite villain. You can maybe make a review on the novels I have sent you. I would really appreciate it. I love hearing your thoughts on all the topics you review. Your insight is really what got me as one of your subscribers. Thanks again for all the videos you have posted. This is my first time writing you. Thank you very much, Taz. Well, if there is an actual translation of the novels, I will review the novels. But if there's no real full translation, I don't really want to do a rough review on a series or a novel of Tokyo Ghoul, because I want to know the full picture before I ever do a review on the novels of any series. So, if we ever do get an English translation of the light novels, or we get like some form of translation, I will gladly do a review on it. But for now, if there is no real official translation or any translation, there's nothing I can do. I can't really review it, but I can talk about it with, you know, in this video about how the covers and stuff look. Okay, so first volume we have here. Okay, Tokyo Ghoul Chibi is the first novel set in the TG universe. The first novel tells stories from the daily lives of ghouls and humans. Also, the OVA TG Pinto is adapting one of the chapters in this novel where Shu meets Chi, just to let you know. Oh, that's cool. So the first novel is slightly getting adapted. This is the cover of Tokyo Ghoul Chibi. Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul Chibi. This is the first novel. Oh, Hide's on the front. Is that Hide? No, it looks like Hide. That looks like Hide on the front. Oh, yeah, we got Kaneki, got, Hinami, you got Chihorty right there. Oh, wow, her hair color. And then you have, Shu. What the fuck, Shu? What is with your style, like your class there? Really cool. And, yep, Japanese light novel right there. I really wish this would get a real official Oh, look at that picture in it. Chihori. Look at that. That's cool. So there's pictures in this. Wonder if I can find anything in here. Let's see. Okay, Shu. Right there. Looks like Shu. I really hope we get an official translation of this. I would really love to. Oh, that artwork, though. That artwork, though. Oh, that artwork, though. Look at that artwork. Oh, my God, that artwork. Oh, fuck. And then the artwork to this right here. Look at that. Ooh, that fucking looks awesome. Okay. Let's see, what is on the back? Is there anything special? Nope. Okay. So, Volume 1. Let's go to the next one. Tokyo Ghoul Kohaku is the second novel set in the Tokyo Ghoul universe. The short stories take place during the 6-month gap between the Ogiri tree arc and the raid of Kano's lab. Oh! So that's between... So this is between the 6-month... Ooh! Sounds so cool. I want to read... why is there no fucking official translation of this shit? Why, man? Seriously, Yen Press, pick this up and translate this. Oh my God, that fucking color though. Let me show you this. Ooh, you guys are gonna like this picture. Look at that. Look at that. That looks cool. That looks fucking cool. And then here is the other side. Oh my God, why don't we have an official translation? Why don't we have a translation at all for this, man? There's so many Tokyo Ghoul fans out there. Why don't we have a translation of this? We need a translation. I would love to read this so bad. My God. Oh. Makes me so sad there's no fucking official translation, man. This is this 6-month gap. I wonder what type of information we would find in this. Oh, wow. Nishiki and Hinami right there in the 6-month gap. Damn it, man. I wish this was translated. Okay, so the next volume here is, Tokyo Ghoul Sekijitsu is the third novel set in TG Universe. The novel tells stories from before events of the manga. Oh, it talks about stories before the events of the manga. Oh. Also in Chapter 2, you get to see more of how Kaneki's aunt treated Kaneki. And all I'm going to say is she fucked up. She's fucked up. Wow. So we actually get to see Kaneki's aunt? I need a translation! Fuck, man! I need a translation for this shit! Ugh! What the fuck? Look at that. Why is there no fucking official translation, man? That makes me upset. I'm so upset. I'm salty right now. I'm so fucking salty. There is no official translation. I want to see how his aunt treated him. Oh my god. We would get to see how Kaneki was. And how his aunt treated him, and why we have really not seen him. Fuck. Why can't they? Why don't we have an official translation of this shit? Okay, so the next volume we have here is at least the one good thing this studio did was the soundtrack and kept Ishida's artwork. Too bad for the rough draft, though. So here is the. Let me get that off so I can show it. Here. Ooh. Oh, wow, it's upside down. Okay, so there's the cover of it right there. The cover of the anime booklet that talks about the animation and characters. Probably the character design and stuff. Shows some of Ishida's artwork. And then probably the ending song artwork. And probably, yep, the rough drafts. Here is the rough drafts. I cannot believe they ripped out. What the fuck? Tatara's looking at Kaneki. Kaneki's on the ground puking up something. Look. Tatara's looking at him. And then Kaneki's like puking up something. I'm guessing that's food, forcing Kaneki to eat human meat. Oh, yep, here's Shu's fight. Manaki, right there. Oh, I see. They show the scenes that were animated. Oh, wow, look. Here's the things like, you know, stuff in the manga or the stuff they've animated. They show it. That's crazy. Still no Rize, though. They didn't even show Rize at all. Oh, my God. They were supposed to show Rize or Toka to meet Rize. I can make a video alone just on the rough draft, but I'll save that for later. So, here's the cover of it. The cover is really artistic. I like that, though. Look at the cover, and then if I flip it, it's upside down, so you'd have to do it like this. A lot of symbolism in that, if you think about it. So, pretty cool right there. You know, how the human and ghoul side, it's pretty cool. It's like just flipping it. So, yeah. Neat little artwork trick they did there. The cover, ooh, look at this. Yeah, here is the inside color picture. And then here is the, oh, it's a poster. Never mind, my bad. It's a big poster. And then on the back of it is, you know, the cover. That's cool. I like the smell. The smell smells nice. I love that smell of, like, fresh book. I don't know. It's always been something I loved. That artwork, though. Holy shit, that artwork. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. That wraps up this video. Why can't we have official translation of these novels? Like, seriously. Why haven't they been translated yet? You would think with all the fans of Tokyo Ghoul, like so many fans, that it would have an official translation, but it doesn't. I'm so confused about that. Well, anyways, tell me your thoughts in the comments below, everybody. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.